On the 10th day of Christmas, Team Skeptic gave to me 10 rights to travel, 9 anti-maskers, 8 entitled Karens, 7 soft-sits, 6 sparks of sparking, 5 frauditors, 4 dumb fluffs, 3 police rides, 2 stupid Moors, and an idiot under the tree.
Before we begin today's video, I want to give a very special shout out to a couple of channels, Vanbellion and Degeneration Nation. A lot of the content I use on my channel, especially the Sovereign Citizen content, comes directly from the hard work that they put in on their channels. So I've put a link to them and a few other channels in the description. Let's all go show some holiday spirit by subscribing to these channels today. Okay, now that all the man love is out of the way, who here is ready for a sovereign Neanderthal to get arrested?
Hey, Class A, C, that's fine. You can videotape me all you want. Class C or anything like that, okay? State of North Carolina is privileged to drive on the state and maintain road. It's owned by the state. It's not owned by you, a taxpayer, okay? So with that being said, you have to have a license here in the state of North Carolina. You can get a ticket for anything, okay?
Since I'm Aboriginal and Indigenous to Americas, I have the right to travel as an inalienable right guaranteed to me by the Constitution.
This guy thinks he's a Moor, which is a type of sovereign citizen that believes he's both a national of Morocco and a native and indigenous traveler of this land. Normally, I'd go into why unimpeded traveling is your right in the United States, but choosing your method of conveyance is not. But this officer answers it perfectly.
God gave you a right to walk on your feet, okay? Not to travel in a vehicle, okay?
Well,
it's a privilege here in the state of North Carolina.
That's not what the affidavit say that I filed down there at the
Just come to court, okay? I'm not going to argue here, okay? On the side of the road, okay? So just be careful, okay?
That's not what the affidavit said that I filed down there.
Something tells me that discussing your affidavit of stupidity and arguing with a moron on the side of the highway is not on this officer's Christmas to-do list this year.
Sir, but I was speeding last year. I was doing 90 to 55 and it was dismissed. It was dismissed. I'm sovereign.
Yes, I'll take shit that never happened for 500, Alex. Because if you were going 90 and a 55 and your case got dismissed, I can guarantee you that it wasn't because you're sovereign. And it was almost certainly due to one of the many technicalities that can lead to a traffic ticket being dismissed in court. Okay, let's get to the good part. The second traffic stop.
Hey man, how's it going? I'm off the I was behind you, I got you.
And it's 70 miles an hour, man.
I didn't even tell you why I stopped you yet.
Well, why you stopped me for?
I stopped you for doing 85 miles an hour, and it actually changes to 70 right here at 65.
Man, that's 70 miles an hour.
That's 70 miles an hour right there. This is where it changes. So
that's 70 miles an hour. Okay. That don't where it changes.
All right, okay, so it's still not 85. So do you have your driver's license on you?
Get supervisor out here, man.
I'm sorry?
I'm sovereign. Get the supervisor out here.
Yeah, okay, Karen. But I don't think you want the more experienced officer to come out, who's probably had way more interactions with softardians like yourself, who believe they live in a fantasy world where laws don't apply to them.
Okay, do you have your driver's license?
I got it on me. I'll give it to your supervisor. I'm sovereign. Like I'm saying, get your supervisor out here.
Okay,
I'm doing my right to travel, man.
You're a sovereign citizen?
No, I'm not a citizen. I'm sovereign.
Okay, so you're sovereign?
For the record, I am Mark Goodwin Ali. I'm making a special appearance of proper personas to jurors. I'm Aboriginal, Indigenous, Moorish American, National Sovereign.
Dude, you're literally none of that. You're not Aboriginal, you're not Indigenous, you're not a Moorish American, and you're not sovereign. You're just some dipshit from North Carolina who's about to go to jail for failure to present identification.
Objection, I appeal your decision. Objection, I appeal your decision. Objection, I appeal your decision. I'm sovereign. I'm not going to Superior Court.
Contrary to popular moronic beliefs, courtrooms are not located on the side of freeways, and court is definitely not in session. So while you may object and appeal to his decisions all you want, you're still going to have to present a driver's license, and you're still going to have to comply with his lawful orders.
I'm sovereign.
Okay.
Case going to be dismissed. Case going to be dismissed. I'm doing 70 miles an hour. 70 miles an hour. Let me get pictures of this time. It's 70 miles an hour out here, man.
You can take a picture of the sign.
It's 70 miles an hour. You're wasting my time.
All right,
it's 70 miles. I've been down there at Greensboro District Court, Avery Court. I already been down there dealing with them people, man.
Okay, so do you have a driver's license?
I'm been down there. I ain't give you my driver's license, bro. You call your supervisor out here because I'm going to file a complaint against you or put a lien on you.
Ah, yes. The domestic terrorist threatening paper terrorism on the officer. Because that's essentially what he's doing. By filing a frivolous lien against the officer, he can cause the officer undue stress by negatively affecting his credit score, financial status, and ability to procure loans for himself in the future. Now, it's all frivolous, and it'll be thrown out eventually, but that takes time, which is why you'll see sovereign citizens filing liens against judges, prosecutors, and public officials in an effort to burden the court that might be presiding over their case.
That's your name? T.H. Fisher. What's your badge number? 354. Okay, 354 Fisher. Okay. I'm not sovereign citizen. I'm sovereign. Aberrant indigenous to these lands, bro. Come on now. It's 70 miles an hour right there, man.
Okay.
And my speedometer was doing 79. So it was not, and I'm not speeding. Now I'm gonna get a picture of this, bro.
You don't need a picture. You literally just admitted to breaking the law when you said that your speedometer read 79 and a 70. That's speeding and probable cause for a traffic officer to initiate a stop. Everything else after that is covered by Pennsylvania versus Mims and the North Carolina general statutes.
I'm gonna get a picture of this shit. I'm tired of y'all pulling me the hell over out here, man.
So listen,
I'm tired of you pulling them out. I'm gonna lean you, man. I'm gonna lean you, and I'm gonna lean on bond numbers and them shit y'all got, man. I'm gonna lean all that shit up, bro.
the reason I stopped you is because you were doing 85
No, I wasn't doing no 85, man. I wasn't doing no 85. The sign right there say 70, man. Can I step out my vehicle,
What
man?
does that-
Can I step out my vehicle and get a picture of that sign? Can I step out my vehicle and get a picture of that sign right
I'll
there?
tell you what, why don't you step out of the vehicle?
Let me step.
Something tells me that what the sovtard thinks is going to happen when he gets out of that vehicle is completely different than what the officer knows is going to happen. But hey, that's what we're here for, right?
Step out my vehicle, man.
That's a good idea.
And don't touch my stuff, man.
Yeah. Turn around.
Hey,
Turn
man.
around.
Look at this dude, man. He harassing me. He put handcuffs on me, man. I told him to ask for his supervisor,
You're
man.
not being harassed. You're
Man,
being detained.
how you detain me?
I absolutely love watching sovereign citizens getting detained and arrested. And I'm sorry if I'm about to piss in a Sovcit's last bowl of Cheerios. But you do not get to pick and choose which officer deals with your bullshit during a traffic stop. The best thing to do is just follow the officer's directions, be polite, and fight your case in court. Because being an unruly and exasperating nuisance on the side of the road is only going to exacerbate your situation.
I told you I asked for your supervisor, bro.
Because you failed to give me an identification. I told you.
I didn't fail to give you an identification, sir.
Yes, you did.
What are you
said you're
talking
not gonna
about?
Give me an
I
identification.
said get your supervisor and I give it to him.
Okay.
Wait, what? You literally just admitted that you did not give the officer your identification when he asked you for it by stating that you would wait for the supervisor to give it to him. That's not how the law works in North Carolina, or really any state. But in North Carolina, if you're involved in a traffic stop and an officer asks you for your driver's license, you are obligated to give it to him.
What are you talking about, man? Yo, this dude trying to harass me, man.
Do you have any weapons on you?
What are you talking about? Do I have any weapons? I do have. I ain't got no weapons on me, bro.
I'm not arresting you. I'm detaining you right now.
I told you to get the supervisor out here, bro.
I'm gonna get
For
my
real.
supervisor, but for my safety,
You put me in handcuffs,
right
bro.
now, I'm detaining
Cause I want to get the picture of that sign, man. I ain't got no weapons on me, man. Y'all don't care weapons on me, and I ain't broken no laws, man.
Well, you did break the law by going 85 and 60.
That ain't no law. Statute orders and resolutions is not law, bro. I already done been down there in y'all courtrooms, and that case got dismissed. I was doing 90.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm gonna call bullshit on him getting out of a speeding 90 miles per hour in a 55 mile per hour zone solely based on the fact that he's sovereign. Because it doesn't matter whether you're a Moorish American, sovereign citizen, or traveler of the land, you're still subject to the laws of that land, which are established by officials who were democratically elected by the people of that land. So if you want to live by Moorish law, by all means, try that shit in Morocco.
Don't spit in my
Come
face,
on,
okay?
man. I did not spit in your face, bro. You all up on me.
Bro, you're yelling in my face. You're spitting in my
What you
face.
talking about? You got a dash cam on? You got your body cam on,
I
bro?
sure do.
You got your body cam on? So I want that redacted. I want redacted, but I will be suing the department. You putting handcuffs on me, man.
I've honestly listened to this part several times to try to get from context what he means when he says he wants the video redacted. I'm not sure if he means that he doesn't want normal people to see how stupid he is from the officer's perspective, or if he's just too fucking dumb to know what the word redacted actually means. What do you guys think?
I told you, get your supervisor out here, bro. I got the right to travel, man, without being harassed by these people, man. Come on, now it's 70 miles an hour, man.
How am I harassing you if you're going 85 miles an
Man,
hour?
it's 70 miles an hour, bro.
Okay.
It's 70 miles an hour. I did not threaten you. I did not threaten you. I did not do nothing to you. You to put me in handcuffs. All I asked to get out of my car, take a picture of that sign that says 70 miles an hour, so I can get at the Judge John Craig III, who already done seen me as a federal judge, bro. That's what we're gonna be at, a federal court when I file these lawsuits, man. Come on now. Come on now. Have your body cam on, bro. This shit wrong right here, man. This shit is embarrassing. You embarrassing me, bro.
No, you're embarrassing yourself. From the first video where you stuck your head out of the window like a jackass and started braggadociously screaming at the officer about how you beat a traffic ticket, to this video where you have the audacity to refuse to identify yourself to the original officer and demand to speak to his supervisor.
Give me your
I
driver's
ain't got to
license.
give you my driver's license until you get your supervisor out here that I'll give it to him.
No, you have to give me your driver's
I
license.
did not, there's no state law. There's no state law requiring me to give you my driver's license.
Yes,
man.
there is a state law.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it is not, bro. Get your supervisor out and I give it to your supervisor.
Or you could just give this officer your ID, let him identify you, write you your citations, and you'd probably be on your way. Because if I was the supervisor, I'd say fuck him. If he doesn't want to identify himself, bring his ass to me and we can run his fingerprints while he's here.
You harassing me, man. You're harassing me, man. You're harassing me, bro.
You got a driver's license or an ID or no?
I will give it to your supervisor. Get your supervisor out here and I'll give it to your supervisor, bro.
Well, let me explain something to you, okay?
There's no state law. There's no state law requiring me. And there's no state law requiring me to give me the state law. Give me the state law to say I got to give you my driver's license.
Okay, fine. I know I've been saying this whole video that in North Carolina, when you get pulled over by a police officer, you're required to give him your driver's license. I might as well show you guys the statute. In summary, according to the North Carolina General Statute 2029, if a police officer asks you for your driver's license while operating a motor vehicle, then you must give it to him or you're guilty of a Class 2 misdemeanor. Okay, so that's the end of the video. If you liked it, leave a like. If you disliked it, leave a dislike. Please comment below and subscribe with notifications on so you don't miss tomorrow's stocking full of drunken entitlement.
I know it. I live in America, and that's what fucking America's about.
Calm down.
No, you know
Listen
that.
to me. Grab your bag.
You know that.
Merry Christmas, everyone. I'm Team Skeptic, and I'm out.